So this week we're going to talk about 3 situations where it will actually make sense to buy instead of rent. Hey everyone, John Byrne here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Verani Realty. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, where I help you quench your thirst for real estate knowledge. So last week we talked about 3 reasons why it actually makes sense to rent instead of own. And again, that's not a popular thing for most real estate agents to tell you, but I did. But this week we're going to talk about the opposite, why it will actually make more sense for you to buy than it will be to rent. So the first reason where it actually will make sense to buy instead of rent is you're going to set down roots in the area. You know you like the area, you want to stay in the area, you have a job that you want to work in long term. There's no reason to move. So obviously it's going to make sense to buy instead of own. Your rent's going to go up every single year. Your mortgage will stay the same. Now granted, you're going to have upfront costs when you're buying the house, but you can recoup those if you stay long enough and you sell in a good market. The second situation where it will make more sense to buy instead of rent is if your financial situation actually makes sense. If you have savings and you have a good down payment on a house, it's going to make more sense to buy a house instead of rent. And again, your mortgage will stay the same over time. Rent will go up. So over time, a mortgage will actually be cheaper. And the biggest and the best thing that will actually help you buying over renting is it's actually a tax write-off if you have a mortgage. I'm not a tax person, so don't quote me on everything that I'm saying here, but part of the interest that you're paying on your mortgage is actually a tax write-off. Again, seek some financial advice if this is something that you're considering doing, but it's definitely a good perk to actually owning instead of renting. And the last situation where it actually might make sense for you to buy instead of rent is if you're ready to take on that financial responsibility of owning a home. Again, it's more work for you because you're in charge of redesigning things. So if you're ready to redo the kitchen, it's all on you. It's not on the landlord. If big ticket items come up, again, it's on you, it's not on the landlord. But you get to be picky and you get to pick what you want. So if you really like a certain style of something, you can do that. You won't get that option with a landlord. So there's a little bit of freedom with it too. So those are 3 situations where it actually might make more sense for you to buy instead of rent. I thank you for watching. Please like this video, comment on this video, and share it with your friends. I'll see you next week.